What's up, everybody? Cassadura here. Welcome back to MacBook Essentials. And in this episode, I'm going to show you how to set up a email account on your web server and then have that email account work from your Apple Mail program. So what we're going to do is I'm going to move. This is a video I'm going to upload to YouTube after I finish this video. I'll just put that corner, and we'll go to. Actually, I have the window down here somewhere. All right. Oops, that's not right. So we'll just open a new Safari window and we'll bring that over. All right, so we have a window here and we're gonna go to Site 5. And Site 5 is where I have all my web hosting. And we'll go to Client Login and it's gonna log us in. We just need to make this a bit bigger. All right, and we'll go to Site Admin, MacBook Essentials. And this is going to take us in a cPanel. And once we're in a cPanel, what we can do is there's a link down here somewhere. So for email accounts, and then there's also a link over here for email accounts. So we'll just go into email accounts. And then to make a new email address, we can just go here and we can type something like info at, and we can generate a password and it gives us a password. So I'm going to copy this. And I opened Sticky so I could stick that password there. And we'll stick this password right here. And then we can go create. And it's asking me if I want to save that in 1Password, but I don't. And now we have that email account here. And if we click this gear, it will give us all of the server information we need in order to set up this email account. But I don't want this email account because I already have one. So I'm just going to delete this one. It's going to ask us, do we want to delete? Yes. And once we have our email account created, we can actually come in here to this panel and we can go into mail and it'll take us to the webmail portion. So it's asking for a password now. So I'm going to go into 1Password and grab that password. We're just going to paste that there. And it will take us to our webmail. We have 3 applications we can choose from. So we'll launch Squirrel Mail and then it'll show us the emails, of course. So it's just like Hotmail or Gmail or Yahoo Mail or whatever other mail. So this is our email, but we don't want to check it here because we have to go through all this stuff to get there. We want to set this email account up in Apple Mail. So we'll open Apple Mail and we'll go to Mail Preferences and we'll go to Accounts and we're just going to add another account and it'll give us some options here. And because we're not using any of these, we can't select those. So we're going to go Add Other. So we'll go Continue. And it's going to ask us for some basic information. So we're going to put MacBook Essentials here. And for here, we're going to put support. And I'm teaching myself to not necessarily touch type, but to type the correct way. So that's why you saw me hit the double backspace when I typed the P before. It's because I used the wrong finger and I'm teaching myself to use the right fingers. And so we'll go here, we're gonna paste our password in again and we'll go create. All right, and it's telling us now that we have to set up the servers ourselves because Apple Mail can't automatically pull this information. So if we go next, it's gonna ask us for some server information. So if we go here and we're just gonna resize this window, all right, so we can see them both at the same time. All right, and it wants our IMAP information, right? So we'll go to our email settings again, and let's see, email accounts. And if we go down here and we click here, it will give us the information we need. Now, so the difference between IMAP and POP3, so IMAP is basically when we check this email account from Apple Mail, whatever we do in Apple Mail happens on the server. So if we delete the email in this account, it deletes from online, and vice. That's pretty much it. And if we create new folders and stuff like that, it all happens online. POP3 doesn't do that, so we have to sync the email accounts back and forth. So I wouldn't even worry about POP3. Just go straight with IMAP. All right, that's where you want to be. And then for the mail server, we want to use this right here. And actually, let's see, incoming mail. So we're going to use this right here, and this is secure. This is for SSL, so all of our transmissions will be encrypted. This one down here, and we're going to set that up in a little bit. But for right now, we're going to use this one. So we'll copy, and then we'll paste, and then our username is not support. Actually, our username is support@macbookessentials.com. So we're going to put that in there, and we'll hit next. And it's asking for mail server username. Oh, I put the wrong mail server. So we go back here. There we go. Incoming. Yep. So C and V and next. All right. Path prefix, we don't need that. Now the port we do need. So for our outgoing mail server or our incoming, actually, I'm going to go back because I got this wrong. So the mail server, we're going to use this one because this is the secure SSL. And that means all of our email back and forwards is going to be encrypted. So we'll use that. And this is right. So we have our encrypted mail server, our username, and our password. So we'll go next. And right now is just authenticating. Now it's asking for our SMTP information, which is going to be our outgoing mail information. So it says it right there. And we just go down here, we grab this right here, and it's telling us what port we're going to have to use in case the application asks us for that port. And then for our username again, we're going to use our email address. So remember that. And our password, which I have to grab from 1Password. So we'll copy that, paste, and create additional account information. What have I done wrong? Username, password, snide mail, outgoing. Maybe I copied the wrong outgoing. All right. Oh, I missed the letter. So put that here. See, next. All right, and then the port is asking us for. All right, and we'll set that right there. Use SSL. Now let's go back and make sure we got everything right. All right, so next. Additional information. What is this? All right, SSL. Authentication is password, which is the password we inputted, and the one that we would have made up here. We have to save somewhere. And we'll go create. And that should be it. So we have it right there. And if we close this, we go back into our mail application and we go to support at MacBook Essentials. And actually, I'm going to close this out and we're going to open mail again. All right, and there we go. So here's our mail from our account. Now I'm gonna delete these because I don't need them. So we'll delete one, delete two. And this will sync back to the server in a little bit. And what we'll do is we'll go in here and we'll take a look at our webmail. And those two, all right, so I just heard the little ding saying that they're synced. So we'll log in. And what is it? There we go. And we just need our password. So we'll copy that from 1Password again. Log in. And now there's no mail here. Well, we have them here, but it shows that they've been deleted. If we back out and go, let's check out Horta. And we have no mail in our inbox. And that is how we set up a email account on Site5, and this actually applies to most hosting companies. So most web hosts use cPanel, and this is just what we saw here in Site5 is just another version of cPanel. This is just cPanel, and they're all the same across most web servers, like I said. And that is how we set up our mail over here in our Apple Mail, and it's just preferences. And then you can go in here, you can create whatever account you want. But if you're going to go external, you want to add other and make sure you have that server information. All right, guys, that is it. I'm Casadero with MacBook Essentials. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to us here. You can also check us out at macbookessentials.com, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot.